Yeah, all right, everybody. Just want to do a really quick trade in recap. Just covering off really where we are with the market with DAX and Wall Street, following on from Sunday session. So really what we covered on Sunday, hourly forward chart, we had this really perfect channel coming up. There's quite a lot going on in this chart, to be fair. We looked at this as potentially being two options. We've got a 1, what I think is a 1, 2, a 3, I think a 4 down, and then I think a 5 up, okay? So my primary count is what's in blue. I believe it's a 1, a 2, a 3, and the 3 is an extension of 261% of wave 1. I believe it's an extended wave. I believe this was a wave coming wave 4 down, and I believe we've got a wave 5 up, so possible new all-time high on DAX, 15,600 throughout a figure. We can work out probably fibs. So that's scenario 1. Scenario 2 would be we've got, just gave you a clue there, but we've got, some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something along these lines. It might not be exactly like that because wave 3 counting along, so it might be along these lines. Okay, so you got wave 1 and wave 2, and then 3, 4, extended 5. That's option B. So option A, my primary count until it's invalidated, is we're going up. Okay, so zoom in. Just want to recap some things. So beautiful chart, beautiful channel, amazing. At the top, we discussed, we had a head and shoulders pattern on the call. We said this is a possible bear flag breakdown. On Sunday night, the price was here. We warned about weakness down to, and not to buy until 14,800s. And what happened was, I didn't actually expect it to be that quick. But unbelievably, it was absolutely perfect. What we've got, again, throwing a fib, 100% of bottom, 0% of wave 2 up. It's actually coming to the region now of the of actually a sub 3, which is a little bit annoying. But I mean, this move up doesn't look like a sub 4 to me yet. But it's a word of warning to not get along at these levels just yet. This is a broken neckline, so I can move that up slightly. Really, that's shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay. Breakdown, neckline, retest, go. So the question is now at these levels, is that going to break above, or is it going to reject that, close these longs, come back down? If yesterday's lower 838 breaks, it could become very bearish. Reason for is because we could call this a or 1, so we call that a 1, 2 up, sub 3, sub 4. The 3 would then come to the 1, 6, 1, 8 of that. Move that. Then comes to this red box, okay, which is 14,500, 14,400. So if yesterday's low breaks, that's probably where it's going to go. So you need to be aware of that. You need to be careful. So the bias option A is going up, but if it breaks, we're going to come down lower. What I would say is, again, if that was the case on DAX, the slingshot comes all the way down to these levels, 1439. Which ties in with this gap, so then you could have 1, 2, sub 3, sub 4, 3, 4, 5 to finish down here, and then a big wave 2 up, and then obviously you can start down. So that's where we're at with DAX. Really important that you understand and don't get caught at these levels. If this just starts breaking way above, then I think that the option of a breakdown now is invalid, and we can start predicting a level for wave 5 to go to, which could be, well, actually, there you go, 1.13. So 15,618 to 15,700. Okay, so that's the level. That would be a huge move. This whole cycle would then be corrected. So if wave 5 comes up here, the whole cycle moves, and I'm very conscious we have gaps all the way down here at 12,700. So really important yesterday's level. It's either going to be ABC down complete, and we now go up, which is my primary option to the levels there for wave 5. That would then lead to an end in that whole cycle, come down. Big levels. Wall Street as well. Still, again, look at it, respect these channels, unreal, really. Again, we said exactly the same on Wall Street. We've got to watch a potential breakdown, which it did. The market sold right back down. We had a 385 pip move. But as soon as it breaks above this level, it's kind of opening the level then that we are in that wave 5 up. So it seems to be leading DAX at the moment. But it definitely feels like a strong wave 3 potentially of the 5. So what we're looking at is possibly that the move ended possibly at this point, and so 1, 2, and there's a messy way through. I'm looking at the subdivisions, but because that high was taken, again, look at these candles, very, very strong. What do our indicators tell us? Max has crossed over. RSI is not anywhere near the top. We've not, there is arguably some RSI coming there, but divergence, but it's still got room to run, or some oscillators, positives, not negatives, so room to run. Strong, really strong. You see the difference now with the S&P. So Dow is getting stronger. S&P not made new high. So actually Wall Street, I think, now is a new all-time high again. So big levels, but we are probably in that final fifth on Wall Street. Nasdaq as well is weak. That looks ready to roll over to me. I don't think it's strong. I think it looks ready to roll over. VIX, just want to show you the VIX chart. We've got big levels coming up here. So VIX is very suppressed, really suppressed. We've got this red box down here. Can't really go an awful lot lower. Started to bounce now. So really for VIX, I would suspect that to go. Obviously looking at the dollar, I've discussed this on the weekend call and with a couple of you since. Dollar's in a really, really interesting place. We had a double top here, sell down, breakthrough, retest resistance. Okay, the peak there was on the blue line here was March last year, and it's only sold. So the market's been getting really strong as the dollar's been getting weaker. There's all that money being pumped into the system, so dollar's getting smashed. Markets had all that free money. It's like on steroids, it's just absolutely booming. But now, we've come back down to this major support level, which goes back years, 7 years. If DAX starts rallying, the dollar starts rallying, what we might find is the market gets weaker, and it's perfect timing. This is near the bottom, market's near the top of a range, bang. Be aware. So we might have a couple of months now of some fun and games in the market. So I'd be alert. You don't want to get caught long and then find yourself stuck. So just be aware of what's happening when you place all these things together. We've got a really low suppressed volatility index, which really should be looking to go, that's on the week, change it back to daily, should be looking to go more north. The probability and the percentage risk is more north than south. So volatility could spike. The dollar is at the lower end of the range, so we could expect, it can obviously drop. You can't really go much below that level. If it goes below that level, then danger. Market likely to bounce. Dollar likely to bounce, which means there is a potential chance now risk off in the markets. All that easy money, all that free money might end up dropping. So yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea of where we are in the markets. DAX is, really crucial area now. That this red box here, if it can't break above there, if it starts accelerating down, we've got some really lower levels we need to watch. So primary objective is to get above this level to then go up to new all-time high. Failure and breakdown of that level, be alert, be aware, because that level is really, really key now to set the scene. So hope that helps. Obviously, we go through this every Sunday before the markets open, get ourselves positioned. This week was, we were 2 out from the low, which is, I'm pretty happy with that. Sunday night was we did the market we called the market here, like before market open. So we were up here, market came down 2 pips away, 396 pip drop, which buzzing. But you can all do this. You'll all be able to do that. Just keep working, keep looking at the videos, the learning center, and we'll do well. We'll protect each other, make some money.